What is going on, Knicks fans? We're back. It's been a while, must I say, but we are indeed back. It's been a while, as I said, been a while. Apologies, must I say. Last time we streamed Donald, it was a little bit of a different vibe around this team. Team was suffering a little bit, had that 2-9 streak. But regardless, the Knicks are coming off a exciting, thrilling Sunday win versus the San Antonio Spurs. They've got a gauntlet in these next couple of games. They have the Raptors tonight. They have the Oklahoma City Thunder tomorrow. They have the Lakers soon enough. It's going to be interesting these next couple of games. They also have the Nuggets this coming weekend. So we're going to see what this team is really made of. 6 games in the next 9 days. Donald, your first thoughts.
My first thoughts is it's good to be back, baby. It's good to be covering some Knick basketball again. It's been a few weeks. I was on vacay, and you had your mom over for vacay, so we all had our own little things going on. So we're really happy to be back covering some Knicks for you. And I'll tell you what, the Knicks are a different team than they were even since that Pistons game over a week ago, where I'll be honest, after that defeat, I was ready to just go wait till the offseason and tear this thing up. But no, this Knicks team never give up. And they've turned it around again, and that was an amazing one against the Spurs. So they were just terrific. And they were also terrific against Milwaukee. So you know what? There's plenty of life in this team. Now you know that this team can actually play some really good defense.
Yes.
We've already seen that now. So that's a big change, because that was the one thing I was concerned about. I was like, I'm not worried about our offense. Even if they're going to be off nights where we're not shooting very well, I'm not overly worried about the offense. But I'm worried about the defense. But not right now, because you can actually see that when everyone's locked in, everyone's bought in, and everyone's like hustling, there's a different energy about this team. And let's see if they can put it together in the playoffs.
Absolutely. And that's what's the most frustrating thing, Donald. You talked about the defensive aspect where they can defend at an elite level. You saw it. For the Spurs, the way they defended them, under 100 points. That's phenomenal. And you're talking about one of the best teams in basketball, if not the best team already, if not for OKC, who we play tomorrow. Then you see games against Detroit where they look completely lifeless. So it's interesting. I think, let me say this for the record, I think the addition of Jose Alvarado has helped a lot with the defense. Point of attack, he's been phenomenal. I must say, somebody who I was not high on particularly beforehand. I mean, we even did a stream where he was in the starting lineup and he looked awful. Mo Diawara, he's stepping up. He hit 4 threes against the San Antonio Spurs, and now defenses actually have to pay attention to him. He's playing good defense. So there's something there with him. One thing I will
just interject on that.
Yeah.
Mike Brown gets a lot of criticism, rightfully so, for some things, but not for this.
No.
He gave an opportunity to Diawara. He saw something in Diawara, and he developed him. And you're seeing him come through. Now you're seeing someone that has his body type and his length and his wingspan is impossible to play against, because he's such an awkward player to play against, because his length, and he can defend in several positions all over the court. And now he can hit open threes. Shit, we got ourselves a ball player right there. That was good work from Mike Brown, man. He's worked on him behind the scenes, and you're seeing something there that we can really work with. So shout out to Mike Brown.
Absolutely, shout out to Mike Brown. Now he's a rotation player. Now the Knicks potentially, obviously, with the injury to Deuce McBride, we're waiting to see when he comes back, hopefully for the playoffs. The Knicks possibly, Donald, can go 10 deep for the playoffs. I know we're not in the playoffs yet, but 10 deep is actually a possibility, something the Knicks could not do last year.
Yeah, that's right, man. And my boy is Alvarado. My boy is Alvarado. That dude is freaking fantastic. What a steal of a trade. We were all very excited about it, but I mean, it's a crazy steal what we got for this guy, and he was born to be a Knick.
Oh, hell yeah.
with his hustle, with his defense, and not just that, but he sees the court so well, and he's a really good distributor of the basketball. I just love that player. I absolutely love that kid.
The Knicks bench unit really needed a point guard, and he has fit in like a glove. And I love how he pushes the pace. Pushes the pace. He's a good shooter. Sometimes there's nights where he doesn't shoot the ball as well. I mean, Donald, go back to one of his first games as a Knick in Philadelphia. The Knicks won by 49 points. Dude, I think had like 25 off the bench. How many threes? Insane.
Insane's right.
So the Knicks are about to take center court. Knicks are rolling with the same starting lineup as usual. Brunson, Hart, Bridges, Anunoby, and Towns. Meanwhile, the Raptors have quickly R.J. Barrett, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, and Jakob Poeltl. And Donald, this team looks ripe for the taking. They're a good team. They're fifth in the Eastern Conference. But must I mention, they are losers of 11 in a row.
Do you see some similarities with Diawara and Keon Ellis, just considering Mike Brown saw something in Keon Ellis that no one else did? He was like a 10-day guy, and he just made him excellent. So do you see similarities there?
It's plausible, yeah. It's plausible. The Knicks definitely found something in Diawara, and as I said, we were both not high on him, as the Knicks will get the tip. Josh Hart has the ball. He's picked up by Brandon Ingram, and there's a foul on the play to start.
We have a good record against Toronto this year. Toronto are playing very well this year, but the Knicks have handled them pretty well.
Especially in Toronto as well.
RJ Barrett's back?
Yes, he is back from injury. Knicks have a side out of bounds. Brunson looking to inbound. He finds Karl-Anthony Towns, who has played better in the second half. Towns defended by Poeltl, hands off to Josh Hart. He hands off to Mikal Bridges, back to Brunson. Brunson driving left on Barnes, tough defender. Brunson gets inside the paint to the corner. OG sidesteps, drives down the lane, pulls up high, mid-range jumper is good. Manuel quickly across half court, hands to Brandon Ingram. Ingram picked up by OG Anunoby, hands over to Manuel quickly, picked up by Brunson, his former teammate. Jakob Poeltl with the screen, Nixon drop, quickly pulls up for three, shot is good. Bridges at the point of attack, Towns nearly lost it, but still gathers. He's picked up by Jakob Poeltl. Bridges with the screen, Towns driving down the lane. Towns inside, nice fake, pulls up, hook shot is good. Nice Raptors move. In transition now. Ingram drives down the lane, inside, shots blocked by Towns. Ball is loose, Knicks pick it up. Here comes Brunson off transition. Brunson.
Great job, Towns.
Anunoby drives down the lane. He is stripped and is taken by Quickly. Quickly up ahead of the pack. Quickly looks, stops at Ingram. Ingram from the wing knocks down a three.
I think that was RJ Barrett with the steal, right?
I think so, yeah. Hart picked up by Ingram. Towns with the screen to the left. Hart rejects it. Hart looking for a man. Hart revolves out of the paint. Here comes OG. Picked up by Barrett. Ironically traded for each other. Towns for three. This time shot is long. Rebounded by RJ Barrett.
Oh, good. I'm glad they're trying to get him involved in the offense to start with. They need to get Towns active and involved.
Poeltl is fouled and one as OG picks up his first foul. But
yikes, OG.
But Donald, I must say, I want to go back on your point. You're absolutely right with getting Towns involved in the offense. I think that was a problem for some of the first part of the second half. But once they finally found him in his role, his three-point shot, more importantly, started to fall. That's when things started to get a little bit better. I mean, I must say, you were complimenting his defense early on in this game. He held up very well against Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, great.
Sunday.
And that was a beautiful block right there. He kept his hands straight up, moved his feet well. That's important because he gets himself in a lot of foul trouble. So that's a good sign early that he made that play. So I like that he's looking good so far. And that's something that the Knicks need to do better with, man.
I
But
agree.
whatever you say about Towns, like you're not going to be able to win unless Towns is a big part of this team.
Could not agree more. And the Knicks have had a tremendous offensive rating or just overall net rating when Towns has been on the floor. I had the stat from Jonathan Macri. I think I might have tossed it, but regardless, it still remains. As Jakob Pertl's at the free throw line, his free throw is good. The Knicks are down 9-4 to start. Bringing up the ball is Josh Hart. He hands over to Mikal Bridges, picked up by Emmanuel quickly. Towns with a screen to the right. Bridges drives back to Towns. Towns looks to dish, finds Anunoby wide open from the wing, knocks down a three.
There you go.
Ingram brings the ball up.
OG makes up for the turnover.
Pirtle at the top of the key. Looking for a man. Hands to Barrett. Barrett drives left, down the lane, inside, kicks out to the corner. Ingram this time knocks down the corner three.
Oh, man. Left him wide open. Come on, Bridges.
Toronto is on fire to start. Brunson
Bridges
goes right
was
to the
late
screen.
Bridges was late to close out there.
Brunson thought he got hit upstairs, but it is a missed shot. Turnover. Pirtle inside. Kicks out to the corner. RJ Barrett corner three. Shots tipped. No good. Towns with the rebound, and the Knicks will bring it up.
Once again, why are they so late to close out?
Bridges to the middle to OG. Inside for the dunk.
Well played. Nice feed, Bridges. Nice finish, OG. OG's looking aggressive.
That's what we want. Jakob
Against his old team. Aggressive against his old team.
Sure. Ingram shot is short. Rebound, Karl Anthony Towns. Nixon transition out. Brunson picked up by quickly. Brunson trying to back him down. Double team, looking for a man. Finds Towns. Towns jab steps to the corner. This is OG. OG trying to get a handle on it. To the corner. This is Hart. Back to Brunson. Back to Towns. Now to the corner, and he throws it out of bounds.
Oh, dear. I actually hit the ref.
Yeah, it was very, very close to, I think it was Courtney Kirkland.
Injured the dude in the stands. So broke somebody's nose. That was not a good throw.
Pirtle, hands off to quickly. Picked up by Brunson. Knicks trying to get him to the middle of the floor. They do. Ball nearly taken. Barnes knocks down a corner three. I'm sorry, that was from the wing. Toronto is on fire from the perimeter to start.
I mean, it's kind of the Knicks' own doing, though, man. They're just leaving
That's
these guys wide open.
Brunson to Towns. Inside. Beautiful tip.
Ooh, yeah.
Barnes
I love Malleuk this time of year.
Barrett. Pirtle. Inside. Tip up. No good by Pirtle, but Barnes puts it in. Bridges did not box out. Towns. Bridges. Pulls up. Mid-range jumper. Got it. It has been a shootout this far at Scotiabank Arena.
It sure is. Shit.
Quickly hands to Ingram. Ingram pulls up mid-range jumper. Good.
Oh, my God. These guys can't miss.
Brunson hands to Hart, back to Brunson. Towns sets a screen, back to Hart, now to Bridges in the corner. Bridges picked up by quickly, hands to Towns. Towns looking to dish. Nice pass to Bridges. Inside shots blocked by Barnes. Here comes Toronto in transition. Ingram spins on the drive, kicks to the corner. Three-pointer from quickly, no good. Rebound Towns.
I'm sorry. Bridges is so freaking soft, man. He can't finish inside for the love of him.
And to be fair, Mike Brown is actually going to call timeout after that shot miss. Bridges, yeah, he actually had two defenders on him. If he had the presence of mind, he could have passed the wing where OG was open. So
yeah, he also could have aggressively gone to the basket and got fouled, but he just kind of weakly kind of laid it up there. It was always going to just end up getting snuffed out. He's just so soft. He's just such a soft player.
What's up, Armand? Hope all is well. Hey, guys, you read the chats. We do. casting for the live game or like training. I mean, we can't show the game on here because it's against copyright rules, but we are announcing the game. We can absolutely answer questions during the game. So appreciate it. And what's up to El Capitan Rafucho? What's going on, brother? Hope all is
Sup, El
well.
Capitan?
So that stat I was bringing up with Karl Anthony Towns is from Jonathan Macri. This was actually a couple days ago, but I think it's still relevant. According to Cleaning the Glass, the Knicks are now 10.7 points better per 100 possessions with Karl Anthony Towns on the court this season. So that was a very notable stat, and obviously a quite the turnaround. Not all the way, but from what he was playing like early on in the season. So that's the hope.
Kind of looks like he's bought in.
Yes, that's
It
the
just
hope.
shows that he wasn't bought in before. We know this. It's not a surprise. We're not saying anything out of turn. He wasn't bought in before. It looks like he's put it aside and he's kind of just accepting his role, even though it's a limited role for what he's used to. He's used to being a focal point of the offense. On this occasion, it looks like he's just going to be a dude that is going to be focused on double doubles and just rebounding and being a physical presence. And it's definitely not his normal skill set, so it's taken a while to get used to it. But it looks like he's kind of bought in a little bit more, and he's been accountable. I've noticed, I've seen videos and clips of him kind of yelling at teammates, giving them shit if they're not doing their job correctly. I like this. I like this. This looks like a little bit more bought in, and he's been playing well. And because he's been playing well, the Knicks have been playing well.
Absolutely, doing stuff as you said, the kind of in between stuff, the rebounds, playing better defense, and it's led to the defensive turnaround. I think the Knicks are a top 10 defense now, if I'm not mistaken. Donald, gonna look that up right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but they're definitely much better. I mean, obviously their numbers against the Bucks and San Antonio were phenomenal, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Let me see. The Knicks currently is seated are 9th in defensive rating.
Wow.
Not a lot. Not again. The most frustrating part of this team is where they have moments where they play awesome defense, like San Antonio, and then they have moments like, to be fair, like this right now, where they're not playing some defense.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't. They're a confounding team. I think that's the best way to put it. Regardless,
the way I describe it is they kind of pick and choose when to give a shit.
Exactly. Pirtle inside, and offensive foul drawn by yours truly, Jalen Brunson, with the charge. I believe that is Emmanuel Quigley's
When they do give a shit, they're arguably the best team in the league.
Sure, yeah.
They've shown it. They won the NBA Cup. They're beating the pants off the hottest team in the NBA right now, San Antonio. They mincemeat out of the Bucks. I mean, they've shown they've got it in their locker, which is great. But when they decide not to play, they're one of the worst.
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's confounding, as I said. Knicks trying to ice the screen. Ingram, high arcing mid-range jumper is good. He has been cooking from the mid-range. Mikal Bridges will bring the ball up. Knicks have substitutions on the way. Pass nearly deflected in the backcourt. I think it was Jamal Shed nearly hacked Brunson, and now they call a foul.
I want my boy Alvarado on.
He and Brunson have been good together as a duo. Put them in the backcourt. I don't know what the numbers are specifically, but I would like to think that the numbers show that they can play together.
That's where you counteract Brunson's poor defense if you have a phenomenal defender beside him.
100%. We got our two substitutions to start, Mohamed Diawara and Mitchell Robinson for defensive purposes. Diawara hands to Brunson. Brunson looking for a screen from Robinson. He goes left. Brunson on the drive. Brunson looks. Brunson double teamed. Inside. High arcing jumper. No good. Rebound tipped. Taken by Quigley. Quickly picked up by Diawara. Diawara has the size advantage and the length advantage. Landry Shamet's also in the game for the Knicks. Ingram drives baseline. He is fouled by Shamet. That is Shamet's first. Curious to see if the Knicks are going to be playing Mitchell Robinson on a back-to-back between today and tomorrow.
They won't. They haven't
Yeah.
done it all year, have they?
No, I can't name one. Ingram to the middle, played there by Diawara. Ingram, couple of dribbles, high arcing two-pointer. He is fouled by Diawara.
I mean, with it being OKC, it depends on how they view that game. Do they view it as
Yeah.
just kind of like a wash? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, are they maybe prioritizing this because it's an Eastern Conference game?
Mike Brown did say prior to the game, I don't think he explicitly said that Mitchell Robinson would be out tomorrow, but he did say he picked Robinson to play tonight because it is a conference game.
Yeah,
So
that's what I thought. So that means that basically means he's not going to play tomorrow.
So some numbers on the Alvarado Brunson pairing in just 77 minutes, 14 plus 14 net rating. So that works. That combo works as I predicted. Shamet brings the ball up off the free throws. Landry Shamet played there by R.J. Barrett. Finds Brunson. Brunson stripped, and it is off Brunson's foot, and it will be Toronto ball.
Good defense from
Jamal Shed, yeah.
Yeah. Plus RJ. RJ did well. He harassed him and didn't give up anything at all. It was good defense. Something I don't never usually associate with RJ is a Nick.
That's true. That's true. You were not one of his bigger fans.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not.
Ingram played there by Shamet. Ingram a couple of dribbles, drives to the middle, inside shots blocked, but a foul. So Ingram will go to the line for two once more.
Although, in fairness, I was one of the very first people to have an RJ Barrett jersey.
That's very, yeah.
As soon as he got drafted, I got an RJ Barrett jersey. I remember going through Grand Central in it, and people were like high-fiving me and shit. That's Knick fans are the best, man. It doesn't matter where you fucking go, they high-five you. They're the best.
Ingram about 83% from the free throw line this season, has made his first. Ingram at the line for two, knocks it down. So the Knicks are now down by 10. As I said, I was about to say, curious to see how the Knicks handle this high-pressure ball defense from R.J. Barrett and Jamal Shed. Brunson to the middle, drives down the lane. Close to the nail, he pulls up, knocks it down. Shed will bring the ball up. He's been a menace defensively. Screen there from Amakalashvili, drives down the lane inside. Shot's no good. No foul called. Knicks will get the rebound. Here comes Jalen Brunson in transition. Brunson picked up by Walter. Brunson pulls, step back three. Shot's no good, and it will go out of bounds. Toronto basketball. And as Donald summoned a few minutes ago, Alvarado has checked in. Grand Theft Alvarado.
There's my boy. Hart has had a underwhelming start.
Yeah, haven't seen too much of him. Ingram to the middle, couple of fakes. Beautiful fake on Robinson, got him up in the air and scores.
Oh, my God. Cooked on a skillet.
Alvarado drives to the middle. Alvarado stops, pops, looks to Anunoby. Anunoby pulls, mid-range jumper is good.
Nice.
So we do have the Brunson-OG pairing. Anunoby nearly falls down to the corner. This is a three-pointer's up. Three-pointer's no good. Rebound OG Anunoby. OG driving on Mamukalashvili. Euro step inside. Shots blocked, but I think they called a foul beforehand. And we will have a timeout.
The Knicks' perimeter defense has been absolutely abominable to start this game. Every shot is wide open. Even that last one that missed, wide open.
Yeah, Brunson was way too far off the corner. And you know what's curious, because I had the stats saved. by Tommy Beer. The Knicks lead league-wide ranks in defensive metrics over the past 6 weeks. Best in defensive efficiency, best in opponent's three-point percentage, best in points off turnovers, best in opponent's second chance points, second best in opponent points in the paint, second best in opponent's field goal percentage overall, third best in opponent's fast break points, and third best in defensive rebound percentage. And then we get this. Literally, I had to say, I was going to present, hey, Donald. I was going to be like, hey, Donald, you mentioned that the Knicks have had really good defense these past couple of weeks. Here's some stats to back it up. But then we're seeing, as I said, this.
I know. Maybe they'll get it.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
And then after this quarter, they'll be back to their normal selves. Or else we'll be asked never to stream a game because we're obviously not a very good influence on this team.
Obviously not. I mean, most of the games we've won when we stream, but the last one was a doozy, being the first Detroit game where we absolutely got manhandled.
Didn't we get beat by 31 points?
Something like that. As I say in the bottom line, folks, I want to thank you all for watching and supporting. Please hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so when I go live or drop a new video. Also, I must say, subscribe to the Pinstripe Chronicles. Follow Donald as well. Tomorrow we will have a big announcement on Pinstripe Chronicles.
All right.
So, let me ask you this, because we're in the Eastern Conference. We're talking big thing. Giannis is coming back from injury. How do you feel about Jason Tatum coming back from injury so early?
I think it's a testament to his hard work. He's defied basically the laws of that injury.
Yes.
That injury means you are out minimum 12 to 18 months. And that brother has come back much sooner than that. In fact, in the off season, he was actually doing drills. He was on 5-on-5. That is remarkable. So that I have nothing but respect for him for coming back like that. It just shows the amazing work rate that he has, determination that he has, and also really good medical staff in Boston, and the guy that did the procedure. Just shows that modern science is something else. Because we've already seen it. Like Kobe Bryant, that basically took him 2 years to recover from the same injury, and Jason Tatum's done it in 9 months.
Something like that, yeah. Something like that. OG knocks down 2 free throws. Knicks are down 6, 27-21 is your score. Scotty Barnes brings up the ball to Jacoby Walter. Now Jamal Shed has the ball, drives down the lane. Oh, what a steal by Robinson, just like an interception from a cornerback. Brunson, looking for a man, goes left to the screen, looking for a man. Pops the ball to OG, drives to the middle, kicks out Alvarado, back to Diawara. Diawara takes a 3. It's good. Mo Diawara from downtown.
Mitchell Robinson looked more like Darrell Reeves right there.
Yes. Scotty Barnes looking for a man, finds Shed. Shed is stripped by OG, but they call a reach in.
Okay, Shed, it's not soccer. You can get up off the floor. You got the call.
Anywho, Toronto is in the bonus with about 2:07 to play here in the first quarter. As I had mentioned, the Knicks are fifth. The Knicks are third in the Eastern Conference. Toronto is fifth. Shed at the free throw line for 2. His first free throw is good. Shed at the free throw line this season, about 77%. Cal, trivia question. On Sunday, Mo Diawara attempted 13. I didn't even read the rest of the question. 13. It was 13 three-point field goals in a game, which was a lot. I think they was asking about a Nick having similar attempts. Regardless, doesn't matter. Alvarado looking for a man. drives to the middle, looks, alley-oop to Mitch.
I love an alley-oop this time of year.
Great dribble penetration there by Alvarado. Shed pulls up for three. Short. Rebound Robinson with the long arms. Alvarado screened out by Mitch. Alvarado trying to dust Shed. Now Brunson has the ball, defended by Walter. Alvarado moves to his right. Alvarado takes the three-pointers up. Three-pointers air ball, rebound Robinson. Robinson a couple of dribbles. Hands to Brunson, three to shoot. Brunson pulls up for three. He is fouled beyond the line. He will get 3 free throws.
I'm just going to answer some of the messages here. Jacob Petruzzi, Luca, hopefully you and Alex like your new jobs.
Oh,
I got a new full-time job myself.
Great job, brother.
Jacob. Nice job. What did you land, my dude? Hope all is well, fam. And yeah, salute, man. To you. What else we got here?
As I mentioned, we did get to the food show and the rest of the comments. But Jacob, glad to hear about your new digs, bro. You rock on.
Armand, holy cow, the gents are back.
Yes.
We're back, baby.
Just like they say in The Hangover, we are back. We are back. So gonna have to outline some more streams as I mentioned in the soft open that life's been crazy these past couple of weeks. I've had 2 people come down to visit. Especially that, first of all, obviously, not that it wasn't obvious before, I'm an adult now. I live far away from family, so you want to spend every moment of time you have with them. As my MSG screen has froze for whatever reason, now Brunson is going to knock down all 3 free throws. So must I say, with a couple critical games coming up, you will see me around here more often. And obviously, 1 month sooner rather than later is playoffs. So we'll see what happens then.
Yeah, buddy.
Anyways, Knicks are on a 12-2 run the last 2 minutes. Shed hands to the corner. This is Scotty Barnes, picked up by Robinson. Barnes, couple of dribbles, pulls back, fakes, and he leans right into Barnes for the foul. That's the second time Robinson has leaned in. I believe that is his second personal foul.
Mitchell Robinson's getting cooked. He's leaving his feet like nothing on earth going on.
Little too hasty there, Mitch. Little too hasty. Barnes knocks down the first free throw.
Jacob, has Diawara been the most impactful first rounder for Knicks in the last 8 years? Was he named first rounder?
Second rounder. He was a second rounder.
Yeah, he was.
You want to say rookie?
Yeah.
I mean, you could say, was it 8 years? You could probably argue, if not Emmanuel Quickly, it would be him. I'm just trying to think.
Oh, it's Emmanuel Quickly. My God.
Emmanuel Quickly, number 1.
And then RJ Barrett, to be fair. I mean,
yes, to be fair.
Jeez. Average like 20 points per game. But I get your point. Probably of late for sure. Although I would argue Kolek, but for some
Bridges
reason,
knocks down a corner 3. Donald, if you'll see that, I was going to say, Donald, if you see that replay, Jacoby Walter got completely lost off ball. Bridges knocks down the open corner 3.
There he is.
Mamu Kalashvili shots in and out, rebound Robinson. The Knicks will hold for the final draw here in the first quarter.
The Knicks have been so much better since that timeout.
Bridges comes to set the screen. Brunson, Bridges, looks doubled. Pass is stolen by the Raptors. Here comes Barnes. Final seconds. Inside, open layup, no good. Barrett blew the layup at the end, but the Knicks escape 32-31 to open the game. End of the first quarter, they are up.
Oh my God, what a miss! That's why we traded you. Jeez, Lou, what a miss!
I'd love to know what his field goal percentage around the rim is and how that ranks, but regardless, that's none of my business.
But what a awfulness! If he was a Knick, I would be doing handstands right now with anger.
His touch around the basket was questionable as a Knick. Just saying. Just
Mm,
saying.
mm. What's up, everybody? Hit the like button.
As I said, hit the like button, subscribe. Big announcement tomorrow on Pinstripe Chronicles. A lot to cover there.
The Yankees are actually looking pretty good in spring.
Yep. Yep. Did they play tonight?
I don't know. I haven't watched a single spring training game.
Tomorrow they play the Red Sox. And then
Ooh.
I will
Have you watched any
spoil
of the spring games?
here and there. And then a spoiler, I'll say this for the crowd. Donald will tell you afterwards, and the person will tell you afterwards. I know somebody who's taken a few days off of work to go see Yankee spring training. It's not me, though. It's not me.
Alex?
Okay, fine. Yeah, he's going to be flying into Tampa tomorrow.
That's killer. Why? Just for fun, or because he was his job?
It's not even a part of the job. He's like, you know what? I've been itching for. He's like, I'm getting Stockholm syndrome. I don't really want to see the Yankees, but it's like I'm getting that baseball season itch. And I was like, oh, he's like,
shit!
and I
You
was
got
like,
it.
I
I
was
haven't
like,
got there yet.
yeah. And I was like, okay. He's like, you going down to Tampa with me? I'm like, not right now. And I'm like, nah, not yet. Not yet. And he's like, okay, well, I'm going to go to, because he is off Thursday and Friday. He really only has to take one vacation day because Wednesday usually works. So tomorrow, well, tomorrow, tomorrow he's off, flying out. It's going to be a 3-day trip.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, back home on Sunday?
No, actually back home Friday. Thursday's the Yankee game against the Twins. 2 days from now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I probably shouldn't say it on air, but I haven't watched a single inning.
Quickly, shot is short. Rebound, OG Anunoby. Knicks perimeter defense has been better, as Donald mentioned after that timeout. Karl-Anthony Towns subs in. Alvarado hands to OG Anunoby. Back to Towns. Back to OG. OG jab steps. Pulls up on RJ. Shot is good from downtown. Pirtle hands to Barnes. Barnes drives down the lane. Barnes spins, fires, no good. Rebound Towns.
OG wants this one.
Towns to Alvarado. Towns with a screen to the right. Alvarado goes right. Alvarado pulls back his dribble. Nice pass to Towns. Towns inside. Shot's good. I thought they were going to call a foul there, but they did not. Beautiful pick and roll.
That's my boy Alvarado. He's been so good in this game. The game changed as soon as he was on the court.
You're absolutely right. I love to check the plus minus. He's been good defensively. That nice little pocket pass to Towns was beautiful. That's how you unlock Karl-Anthony Towns. That's how you unlock him. So Alvarado, despite not scoring a point, is a plus 14. Plus 14.
What's Brunson's plus minus?
Great question. Brunson plus 1.
What's he got? 7 points?
Yes, 2 of 6 from the field. OG is our leading scorer right now.
Yeah. But yeah, I have to say the two guys that have been impressed with me, well, 3 guys that have been Towns, OG, and Alvarado.
Let's keep it going. We're on a run right now. And this team is already showing that they could be physical. Just got to be consistent. That's been the main theme throughout these games. Consistency.
I have to say, when that Knicks called that timeout and we were complaining about their defense, I think the score was like, what was it, 27-21?
17.
27-17?
Yeah.
And now the score is
right.
37-31. The Knicks have gone on a hell of a run of late. So the they've locked in another back playing some defense and playing the right way.
That's what Mike Brown talks about all the time, playing the right way. Playing the right way. And the big adjustment defensively was like a month or so back when Mike Brown flipped his defensive scheme a little bit to where, like, okay, we're not going to bring the ball handler to the middle of the floor where you have to over rotate, where you have to open certain rotations, where guys can be left open. No, we're going to go back to the old way where this roster, the core guys, were more comfortable with bringing these guys to the sideline. And that's effectively what the Knicks have done. They did a great job of that against the Spurs, the Bucks. So credit to Mike Brown. I mean, that was done a little over a month ago, but still, it's worth the adjustment to where this team can get unlocked defensively.
So I'm watching this stream on Canadian TV, and they've got Vinsanity Carter and Tracy McGrady announcing the game.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I got good old MSG as usual. RJ Barrett picked up by Mikal Bridges, hands to Ingram.
What's Tracy McGrady's connection to Toronto? Does he have any? I remember him as a Rocket and then Nick.
He played for them, no?
Did he? I can't remember.
Yeah, he started his career with them.
Oh, shit.
He was drafted by them.
I just remember him as a Rocket. That was his.
He was a Raptor. He was a member of the Magic. He was then a Rocket.
Yeah.
Then he was a Knick. Ingram misses the free throw. Rebound Karl Anthony Towns. Towns looking for a handoff, looking for a man to dish. Defended by Pirtle. Towns a couple of dribbles. Good ball denial by the Raptors. Towns looks, now fires, and bad shot there. Rebound by Ingram. Ingram picked up by Diawara and passed. Gamble there by Bridges. Barrett gets the floater and good. Bad gamble there by Bridges.
That was pathetic from Bridges.
Towns drives down the lane inside. Shots no good. Towns thought he got fouled, and so did Mike Brown. Here come the Raptors in transition. Barrett spins on Bridges. Barrett goes right to the cup and scores. I mean, Bridges, oof-ah.
Bridges, I will never be a fan of him. I don't care.
Now Mike Brown is upset. They just called an illegal screen. Mike Brown is arguing with the referees that Towns got fouled on the other end. Illegal screen on Towns, but Mike Brown is not pleased with the lack of consistency this far.
Wait, he's actually defending Towns?
Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever known that.
Now Alvarado gets called for a foul. He does not seem pleased. And looks like he's heading to the bench, and the Knicks have called timeout to kind of settle themselves down a little bit.
Bridges is playing like he's carrying a piano on his back. What is going on with him, man? He's just so slow and just
soft.
Soft. Shit. Yeah. I mean, he's not been bad tonight overall, but damn, I will never be a fan of his. Like, I just don't like that style.
It's I genuinely don't get it with him. I genuinely don't get it.
I just like tough dudes. I like tough dudes. I've always been more like
Embracing
Alvarado's my dude. He is just tough, hustle, never stops, never takes a play off. That's my kind of guy. Kind of like DiVincenzo. And I'm saying Bridges, he's just too cool for school for me.
I couldn't have put it any better. Because you saw Bridges, what was the first quarter? Bridges went off with a soft touch. He got blocked. You had the last two possessions where he just got manhandled. Again, don't understand. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't because it's based on the scheme. You want to get Barrett away from the middle of the floor to the sidelines. But also, you want to get Barrett away from his left hand. Bridges didn't do that. Safe to say, Barrett kind of just out-muscled him and bodied him to the basket.
Yeah, and that's the weird thing because Bridges was absolutely sensational against San Antonio. To give
He
him his
was.
flowers, he was
Yeah.
fantastic. Um, but this is the Jekyll and Hyde that you have with Mikal Bridges. He
Yes.
was absolutely active. He really cared against San Antonio. Really wanted it. He was jumping the passing lanes and getting steals. He was great. This game, it looks like he doesn't give a shit. It's just personal. It's just like that's him. He's a Jekyll and Hyde. Like when he wants to play, fantastic. When he doesn't want to play, freaking awful.
Should be returning back from action any second now. Knicks. Toronto was on a little bit of a run there. Game is knotted up at 37. I like to see him off the ball. I mean, you saw that one possession where Towns jacked up a shot with the Raptors on ball defense, or I should say off ball defense being very good. But I like to see Bridges fight through screens, try to get himself a little bit more open.
Yeah, he won't do that though because he's got that Iron Man streak that he prioritizes.
God forbid he gets one injury. One. And we got ourselves a 5-second violation. Darko Rajakovic is not happy. And the Knicks will bring up the ball. Beautiful transition play to Shamit with the lay. Raptors got caught napping defensively.
That's the first time I've seen a 5-second violation being called. Nice finish, Shamit. They don't often call 5 seconds. They really don't.
Hardly. Hardly. I mean, RJ had a chance to pass it to Pirtle like earlier, but regardless, not fruitful. Knicks up by 2. Raptors will look to inbound off the foul. Passes to Jakob Pirtle. Pirtle looking for a handoff. Finds Ingram. Ingram in the middle. Ingram picked up by Hart. Ingram, couple of jab steps. Kevin Durant-esque. Turns, fires, turns, misses, rebound, Bridges. Actually grabbed the board. Alvarado off the glass is good against the bigger opponent. Jacoby Walter into Ingram. Ingram in the low post, backing down Bridges. Ball nearly stripped. Out to the wing. Walter for 3, short. Rebound Towns. Great defensive recovery from Alvarado. Shamit looks for a man. Finds Hart. Hart inside to Towns. Beautiful inside position and scores. And a foul on the floor against Mikal Bridges, as I guess he bodied up RJ too much there. Raptors look to inbound. This is Jakob Pirtle, hands to Barrett. Barrett picked up by Bridges. Barrett looking for a man. He finds quickly. No illegal screen called, but Jakob Pirtle scores the basket. Josh Hart went flying. Well, that might have been Alvarado, actually. Hart picked up by RJ Barrett, his ex-teammate. A lot of contact off ball. Towns drives down the lane. Inside, he is stripped, and ball is out of bounds. It'll still be Nick Ball. Okay, that was a clean strip.
I think he was fouled earlier, though.
That's true. I agree with you on there. Alvarado hands to Bridges. Bridges to Towns. Towns, 3-pointers up. 3-pointers good.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Barrett to the middle. Going with his right hand. Passes out to Ingram. Ingram for 3. Short. Rebound, Pirtle. Gets the rebound. Quickly for three. Shots no good. Rebound, Hart. Knicks can push. Nice football pass to Alvarado inside. Layup is good.
My boy Alvarado! You are my boy.
Barrett. Oh, stolen. Towns with the steal. Throws it down. Knicks up 11.
Oh, yeah! I love a dunk this time of year. Let's go.
Timeout, Toronto.
Oh, that's his dad in the crowd. Let's go. All right, Towns, man. All right. I see you. This is a different Karl Anthony Towns.
Bridges finally got physical, forced the ball away, and Towns read it like a cornerback. Beautiful stuff. And a really good lineup, too. I mean, if we're being objective here, you only have one bad defender around. I mean, you only have one bad defender, just Towns. Otherwise, Shamet, good defense. Hart, solid defense. Alvarado, great defense. Bridges, good defense when he wants to.
Yep.
Four defenders around Towns, that works.
Good rotation. And then you got Diawara off the bench, great defender. Mitchell Robinson off the bench, elite defender. If Sohan learned how to play basketball, elite defender.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that experiment ended rather quick.
I'm not going to give up on him. It was a smart pick.
No.
Dude just can't play right now, but he's a great defender.
Foul on the Knicks after the timeout. He's a really good defender, but the Knicks in the minutes that they played him were just like really bad because nobody respected him offensively.
No. Landry Shamet has been a good defender this year.
Oh, for sure. I think the dude's only earning like $3 million. He's outplaying his contract.
Dude, he's outplaying Bridges, let alone his contract.
There's a very good argument for that. Very good argument. Jakob Poeltl at the top of the key looking for a handoff. Picked up by Robinson, now to Ingram. Ingram to the middle. Ingram's mid-range jumper. Shots short, rebounded by Josh Hart. Here come the Knicks in transition. Hart hands to Alvarado. Alvarado, right of the screen. Drives down the middle. Floater. Oh, alley-oop missed there by Robinson. Here come the Raptors in transition. Quickly pulls three-pointers up and no good. Rebound Barnes out to the wing. Pass deflected. Hart saves it in bounds. Beautiful hustle by Josh Hart.
Let's go, Hart. Oh, my God. That's awesome.
Alvarado hands to Hart. Hart to Bridges. Bridges drives baseline down the lane. Kicks out. Landry Shamet. Open corner three. No good. Rebound Barnes. Barnes to the middle. Barnes being chased by Bridges. Puts it up inside and one. Bridges is absolutely being crushed through these screens and being bodied.
What are you complaining about, Bridges? You just got cooked, brother.
I mean, when the screen happened, he was essentially gone. Like, nope, you're not going to get in front of him now. Bridges heads to the bench. Jalen Brunson returns with about 5:42 to play. Good sign because the Knicks played well in his 9 minutes.
Played better.
Yeah. Scotty Barnes knocks down the free throw. Knicks up by 8 with about close to 5.5 minutes to play. Nearly a backcourt violation there. Josh Hart drives. Josh Hart pulls, looks, fires, hits. Knicks up by 10.
I don't normally like that shot, but it went in.
Barnes picked up by Brunson. Spins. Looks. Finds Mamakalashvili, drives on Robinson inside, beats him off the dribble and scores.
Mitchell Robinson's having a nightmare today.
Yeah, he's kind of getting cooked.
He is getting cooked.
And foul is called by the officials. This is going to be on Mamakalashvili for a reach in on Brunson. Don't think it'll be on the shot. Yeah, you rarely say that Robinson is better having a better offensive night than a defensive night. And I think he's shown a little bit more impact there. As the coaches, I should say, Darko Rajakovic is going to challenge the call. Courtney Kirk.
Mitchell Robinson is absolutely perfect for the game tomorrow. Because
for sure.
Facing a huge team. We actually need his size. Like, if there was a way in which to go, you know what? This ain't working today. Let's wrap you up in cotton wool and let's go get you tomorrow. I would consider doing that.
In bubble wrap? Sure. Yeah, because you have Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein. That is a no more than perfect matchup to play double big.
Absolutely.
Towns, Mitch. I mean, Chet's tall, obviously, but he's also got a thinner frame. Hartenstein's Hartenstein.
Question: Is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander back or is he still hurt?
From what I read today, either it was yesterday or today's game, he was on load management. Okay. We don't know about his status tomorrow. I think he's going to play personally because for some reason, whenever certain players head to MSG, they just magically get healthy.
Yeah, 40-point triple-double.
40-point triple-double because the Thunder are playing the Bulls right now, and the Bulls are obviously not that great of a team. So I think they're going to level him up and be ready for tomorrow. That's my personal prediction. So don't know if there was an indicator if they overturned the call or not. Looks like they're at center court, so it looks like they will jump the ball up as if the call was overturned. Robinson tips it up, and the Raptors win the tip. Ingram hands to Emmanuel quickly. Played there by Shamet, looking for a man to dish. Finds Ingram. Ingram off the curl. Ingram played by Diawara. Inside, Mamakalashvili. Shots blocked that time by Josh Hart. He went up high for that one.
Oh, my God. That was impressive.
Brunson. Screened by Mitch to Hart. Hart looks to the corner. Shamet drives. Looks. Reverse layup is good. Good job by Hart the last two possessions.
What a finish by Shamet.
Quickly floaters up. No good. Rebound Knicks. Knicks up by 10 again.
The Knicks have done well to quiet quickly.
Shamet sidesteps. Three-pointers good.
That's my boy. We better hurry up and get him extended.
Could not agree more. Ingram fools, drives, and he is blocking foul and one on Brunson.
How did we get Shamet at such a steal?
I have no clue. Because he went from barely utilized last season. Dude, he wasn't even a guarantee to make the roster out of camp.
Right.
It was him, Garrison Matthews, and Malcolm Brogdon set to battle for that last spot.
He had to freaking retire.
Yeah, Brogdon retires, and Shamet makes the roster. I'm like, okay, we'll see what happens. He slowly becomes a favorite of Mike Brown when he's in the starting lineup, and now he is one of the Knicks' best bench players.
Right.
With absolute reason.
Back better than ever.
Hart inside Shamit, as I speak of him, gets to the lay.
By the way, incredible pass by Josh Hart. Beautiful bounce pass.
Oh, he's cooking. Josh Hart and Shamit are cooking right now.
Yeah, this has been the game of our role players. Like, they've all just been phenomenal. Alvarado, Josh Hart, Shamit, all been just A+.
Hart looks as Shamit fell down. Hart looking at this, drives, pulls back, hands to Brunson. Picked up by Barnes. Diawara sets a screen to the left, now matched up against Ingram. Brunson, one-on-one. Nice pass to Diawara. Diawara knocks down the corner three, his second three of the game.
Oh, shit! Now everything's cooking. Let's go, baby. Up 13. Let's go.
Inside goes Shed. He scores at the basket. Brunson sidesteps, couple of dribbles. Brunson now double teamed, passes to Hart. Hart inside, and Robinson drops the ball.
Oh my
To be fair, he kind of threw a fastball at him, but still, that was right there for the taking.
Mitchell Robinson has hands of Marcus Valdes-Scantling.
As he goes for the block there, Hart drives. Hart looks, finds Diawara. Diawara finds Hart. Hart picked up by Mamukulashvili, hands to Brunson. Brunson, couple of dribbles, picked up by Ingram. Hart with the screen to the right. They double. Nice pass to Hart. Bounce pass. Looks. Finds Shamit. Sidesteps. Out to Diawara. Diawara misses. Rebounded by Barrett.
That's a shame because it was a beautiful, beautiful pass from Jalen Brunson.
Barrett with the 360 lay. Or I should say the 180. Brunson picked up by Barnes. Shamit comes with a screen for the switch. Now he rejects it. Brunson drives down the middle. Brunson inside, pulls up, jumper, shots no good, no foul there. Robinson goes to the floor. Toronto in transition. Ingram pulls up for mid-range, got it.
Mitchell Robinson. Very disappointing.
It's a 7-point game. Timeout Knicks. Must I say, I think Brunson forced that shot. You saw.
Well, that's kind of, to be fair, that's kind of his wheelhouse.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I would normally expect Mitchell Robinson to get the offensive rebound, but then he fell down holding his leg. And then he didn't bother to go back in transition. I don't know where Karl Anthony Towns is going, but I'd like to get him back on the court.
Towns, the reason he was taken off the court earlier is he has 3 fouls. Just something to monitor. He was playing good. Just those 3 fouls are a monitor. And you said it, Donald. You've been absolutely right. It's been a game of the role players. Hart, Shamit, Alvarado, Diawara knocking down 2 threes of his own.
Diawara, great. I have to be honest, we're kind of missing Alvarado right now. I'd like to get him back on the court.
Yeah, a little dose of Alvarado wouldn't hurt. I mean, he was what, like a plus 14 at one point I read out?
It's just he is playing a perfect point guard, and this is a game to be a point guard. You know, he's just facilitating the offense, getting everybody involved. Ball movement's better.
And also you're getting Brunson off the ball because Brunson has had a tough matchup for the entirety of the game. They put Scotty Barnes on him. If you give Alvarado some feed as Ingram's shooting free throws, I think somebody was just given a technical foul, if I'm not mistaken. It could be wrong on that.
Yep, there's a tech. All of a sudden, it's a 6-point game. I think Brunson got the tech. He's shaking his head. He looks pissed.
Wouldn't be surprised. Bridges will bring the ball up. Bridges hands to Brunson. Brunson screen from Hart. Brunson matched up against Mamu Kulashvili. Couple of dribbles. Nice sidestep. Brunson Euro step. Inside scores.
There you go. Oh, my God, that was beautiful. We've been waiting all game long for a Jalen Brunson masterpiece, and we got one.
Barrett to the middle. Barrett inside. Pass to the corner. Scotty Barnes. Three-pointers up. No good. Rebound Diawara. And you notice, Donald, they're playing Diawara at the 5.
Didn't I point that out the last time? I was like, I think they should use Diawara more at the 5.
Yes, you did. You did. Foul is called as Brunson will go to the line for 2. And now Mike Brown heard you out about a month later.
Yeah, only took him a month. That's okay.
So I don't believe the Knicks will actually be shooting free throws. They will have a side out of bounds. Knicks up by 8. Brunson looking inbound, looking for a man. Finds Bridges. Nope, the ball is off of the foot of Scotty Barnes. Knicks will still retain it. Hart spins, drives inside. Good layup there. Beating Barrett to the basket.
Dude, that was sick. That was a sick spin move, man.
Barnes to Quickly. Shamet playing the defense. Quickly hands to Barrett. Barrett picked up by Shamet. Drives baseline. Barrett inside. Layup is good. Blow for blow right now.
Josh Hart looked like Saquon Barkley with that spin.
Shot clock is turned off at the end of the second quarter. Brunson drives down the lane. Brunson, oh, that was beautiful. Gets down the lane and scores. Knicks up 10. Final seconds. Quickly at the horn. Shots blocked by Hart. That'll end the first half in the second quarter.
Oh, holy shit. Armand, per Jordan Schultz, Giants have informed Bobby Okereke will be released. Good. Smart call. Although, it's a bit of a loss because he was actually one of our better players last year. But I think it's the right call. Don't you?
Yes. He's kind of looked slower the past few years on a football note.
Yeah, he had a very good first year and it just kind of slowly tailed off, but he has been very consistent. I think he's just slightly overpaid, so I think that's the right call.
So,
let's do some player grades.
Absolutely. We're gonna pull up the box score real quick. But yeah, let's get into those player grades. OG, I think I'm gonna give him a solid A.
Yeah, read out his stat line.
Absolutely, he's our leading scorer. 14 points, 3 rebounds, a turnover, 3. He does have 3 fouls, but he's perfect from the field. 5 of 5 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, he's an A, absolute
A. Karl Anthony Towns, 6 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. So maybe
triple double alert.
Maybe
maybe a block. That's unheard of, Karl Anthony Towns. I'm giving him an A.
He deserves an A. Josh Hart, although not putting up a lot on the stat sheet, he's impressed the past couple of minutes. 4 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks, and a steal. All the hustle stats.
All the hustle stats. That's the kind of stuff I love about Josh Hart. It's not going to jump out in the stat sheet, but what he just did in the last 5 minutes was otherworldly. He gets an A.
Mikal Bridges.
Read out the stat line.
5 points, only 3 shots, 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 2 rebounds. He's a +6 from the court.
You know what? It's actually not bad, but I still think he's looked like ass, so I'm going to give him a D.
Ooh. Could be more aggressive, although OG has cooked more, so you want to rely on him a little bit more. B, B minus.
I think he's benefiting. The plus minus benefits just the fact that everyone else around him have been phenomenal.
That's very true. That's
You
very
know what
true.
I'm
It's not.
saying?
It's not to
It's
him
like,
personally.
no, because he's really done nothing. He's looked cumbersome. He's looked slow. And he's looked soft. I'm sticking by the D.
Jalen Brunson. You could argue he struggled early on, but Brunson has
Mm-hmm.
cooked in the last few minutes, so I'm giving him like a B plus.
Yeah, I like the 11 points, 6 assists.
Yes.
6 assists, I like that. I like that he's like, okay, you know what? This is not going to be my 35, 40-point game kind of night, so I'm going to sit back and I'm going to distribute 6 assists at halftime. I'm perfectly happy with. Wasn't too happy with his first quarter, but I think he's come alive once they got him off Scotty Barnes. Like Scotty Barnes was just like making it impossible for him. Yeah, I agree. I think B. I think a B is fine. Not any higher than that.
Mo Diawara, 13 minutes this half.
That's good.
6 points, 2 of 3 from 3, and from the field, 1 rebound, plus 8 from the court.
Plus 8. That's fantastic. A minus.
Yeah, he's been fine. And here's a fun stat, Donald. Let me see, I just want to make sure. Per Tyler Murray, who's obviously on the MSG broadcast, Mohamed Diawara is 15 of 18 on corner threes this season.
Are you kidding me?
15 of 18.
Holy
Obviously, that's well over 50%. Well over.
Shout out to our coaching staff, man. Our shooting coach is underpaid.
A
He's making
godsend.
Josh Hart look a good shooter. He's making. He's actually got Alvarado shooting percentage up. He's made Diawara look like a hell of a 3-point shooter. Dude, he's like shooting like 70%. Diawara, yeah, great work right there. Interesting stat line, man. Brilliant. Mitchell Robinson.
You know, the stat line's fine. 2 points, 6 rebounds, a steal. I mean, he's got one personal foul. I just think, like, he's gotten beat on some of the ball fakes. Mamo Kalashvili drove him to the rim. Like, again, he hasn't been awful, so to say, but there's something there to be desired.
Yeah, and like obviously the stat line's fine. If you're just looking at the stats, you're thinking, oh, he's doing well. Just kind of like Mikal Bridges, but yeah, you have to actually like watch.
Yeah.
The eye test, he ain't passing the eye test. He's constantly losing his feet. He's gotten cooked on a number of occasions. I'm actually going to be really hard, and I'm going to give him a D.
Wow. I'm going to say C. C. Landry Shamet, 11 minutes off the bench, 9 points, 4 or 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3-point line, 1 steal, plus 8 from the court.
A.
He deserves an A. I completely agree. And then to top it all off, Jose Alvarado, 11 minutes, 4 points, 2 of 3 from the field, 4 assists, and plus 16 on the court.
That's insane. A, baby.
He deserves an A. He deserves an A. I mean, you know, they'll say, well, 4 and 4 is like okay, but like in 11 minutes, you notice every single bench player has played double-digit minutes. Diawara 13, Mitch 11, Shaman 11, Alvarado 11. So they're well balanced. It's not like somebody's getting a majority of the minutes. I mean, Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson have played 18 minutes, but you also consider that Alvarado has played alongside Brunson and Hart just a little bit apiece. But he's been more than fine. He's, as Donald said, third time now, game of role players. The supporting pieces are filling in where the stars are not. And obviously Brunson started to get cooking here in the second quarter. We'll obviously see what the next half brings. But I feel fine. Now, we can get into the percentages because the Knicks have a very high assist total. Donald, they have 22 assists at the half.
Yeah, I'm loving the offense. They're really, really impressive. Just moving the ball, plenty of open shots, just making the right decisions, unselfish. Is kind of exactly what Mike Brown likes.
Yes.
And almost 70 points at the half, 68 is really good. And Like obviously they really struggled first quarter, but since then just kind of dominated.
So we'll look at the percentages, folks. Knicks are shooting nearly 70% from the field, 68% from the field. The
That's insane.
Raptors, just about 50%. The Knicks are shooting 50% from three. The Raptors are shooting 27% from three. Knicks are perfect on the free throws, although the Raptors have been to the line more, 92% on 12 of 13. Knicks have won the board battle, 2013 in their favor, should I say. Assists also been in their favor, 22 to 13. Steals, Knicks also in their favor, 4 to 3. Hustle stats, block stats too, 3 to 2 in favor of the Knicks. They do have two more turnovers, 8 to 6 in favor of the Raptors. Fast break points, Raptors have the edge, 9 to 8. Points in the paint, 34 to 24 in favor of the Knicks. Fouls, the Knicks do have 13. The Raptors have 6. Largest lead for the Knicks has been 13. Largest lead for the Raptors has been 10. And percent of the game led, Knicks have led 54% of the game. Raptors just 41. So that's what it's looking like here at the half. And I must say, I'm very satisfied. Just keep this same style of play going.
Awesome.
Now, must I say, Donald, another Eastern Conference note. Did you see last night? It was the Wizards, I think, were playing the Rockets, and Trae Young, before ever playing a minute for the Wizards, was thrown out of the game yesterday.
No way.
Dead ass.
How did he get thrown out?
Because he was on the bench. Because there was a little scuffle yesterday. It was between Tari Eason and somebody else. But Trae Young came off the bench and started arguing with the referees, and he was in street clothes. He was not prepared to play. He was in street clothes. He yelled at the referee and then was out of the game.
What a clown.
And then Trae Young tweeted, "Don't expect me to get ejected too many more times, DC," laughing emoji. But I'm definitely bringing that energy and competitiveness when I'm back for my brothers.
Armand, MLB officially announces Jerickson Profar has officially been suspended 162 games without pay after testing positive for testosterone.
How do you get suspended twice in almost a year?
What a cheat. There's nothing else to call him. He's a cheat.
So, just for reference, you talked about the part where Mitchell Robinson was holding his ankle. He was legitimately clutching his left ankle area. That's the ankle where he had multiple surgeries. So
no,
something to keep an eye on.
Oh no, that's why. Any update on that?
I'm gonna look, see if Stephen Bondi has anything, but not exactly the most positive and a very relatively positive night.
That's terrible news.
So Bondi says he was subbed out, stayed on the bench, and then went with the rest of the team to the locker room at halftime. So this is also a scenario where you measure, like, okay, if he's fine, how much do you want to risk it for tonight as opposed to, let's say he plays tomorrow, which is unlikely, but you don't want to mess with that ankle.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson limping off the court at halftime. Not a good sign for his return. So Stephon Bondi, because he didn't. I noticed when he went down, he didn't come back.
Yeah.
To get involved in the play. Yeah, he just fell over holding it. That's why. That's a terrible sign. He's out. He ain't coming back. That's a terrible sign, bro. That's his injured ankle, right?
Yeah, that's that left ankle that's been surgically repaired. So that's going to be one of the first things we'll pay attention to coming out of the half. I mean, he's not going to be subbed in automatically. He wouldn't be anyway, but that is something to consider.
That's crushing news.
As I said, I'm more worried about future games. I mean, tomorrow's tomorrow. It wasn't likely that he was going to play regardless. But
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not crushed about it today. I'm just crushed in general. Like that's terrible news.
yes,
Just checking the Thunder Bulls game. Alexander isn't playing today, so
he is not. So it's likely probably going to be tomorrow where he comes back. But some out of town scores, real quick. Charlotte Hornets up 92-72 on the Dallas Mavericks. The Hornets have become a sneaky good team as of recent. I believe they're actually in the top 10.
500 after tonight.
Yeah. Let's see. Hornets could be 31-31 after tonight. They have the fifth best offense in the NBA, 17th ranked defense, but they've done a nice job. I was actually considering now. I unfortunately I can't take off for that day because one of the people at my job, or I should say my shift, is taking off already. So it would have been if the person wasn't taking off, I would have actually went to go see the Knicks play the Hornets in Charlotte. I would have done the 5-hour drive and went to Charlotte because the Hornets are looking like a good team. Obviously, the Knicks are playing their asses off right now, but I would have done the 5-hour trip and I would have spent a few days there.
Yeah, I hear great things about Carolina. I think that would be a really cool thing to do at another point.
Absolutely. So they're up by 20. Cavs and Pistons. Cavs up 94-83. The Orlando Magic up 97-79 on the Wizards. Halftime between the Nets and the Heat. Heat are up 69-54. NBC on Peacock, the Spurs are up 43-34 on the Sixers. The Thunder up 54-43 on the Bulls. Memphis is up 54-43 on the Minnesota Timberwolves. 10:30 tonight, you have the New Orleans Pelicans playing the Los Angeles Lakers in LA. And then you have tonight, the Phoenix Suns playing the Sacramento Kings on Peacock nonetheless. I don't know why they would choose that game, but that is beyond me.
Yeah, the Cavs are up 11 on Detroit.
Yes. James Harden has been phenomenal for them.
Just beautiful. Just a beautiful pickup. I don't care. I've always been a big James Harden fan. Tyson did really well for them.
Good news. Stephen Bondi says, sorry for the alarms, but good news on Mitch. He is fine.
Oh, my God. What are you doing to me?
You can wipe the sweat off the head now.
Bondi takes the L.
So Mitchell Robinson is back on the bench. Thank God.
Keep him there. No point risking him. The Knicks are going to be okay tonight.
Quickly, hands off to Barrett. Barrett drives to the middle of the floor, drives on Bridges. Barrett inside. Shot is good to start the half.
Damn, Bridges. So soft.
Bridges hands to Anunoby, now to Towns. Towns looking to dish. Towns looks. Towns still looking, finds Brunson. Screened out by Towns. To the middle he goes. Couple of dribbles. Brunson. Good defense from Barnes. Brunson has to pull it back. 2-pointers up. It's good. Turnaround jumper from Brunson.
That's a very tough shot.
Barrett to Quickly. Quickly drives on Bridges. He is fouled by Bridges. That's got to be his third. As Donald would
awful these last two possessions.
As Donald would say to Mikal Bridges, and he says this often, go to bed. It's his third personal foul. I was correct.
Go to bed.
Quickly at the line for two. His first free throw is up and good. The former Knick.
I love Emmanuel Quickly.
He's great. He's great. I always liked him as a Knick player.
Me too. Love him.
Quickly knocks
I
down.
don't miss RJ Barrett, but I do kind of miss Quickly. Although, not in terms of like needing him,
Right.
Because I think he made the right move, but yeah, I kind of miss him. I think he was a hell of a player.
Towns drives. Towns inside. Off the glass is good. And I thought he was hit there. Obviously, no call.
Oh, he was definitely fouled there. That's a joke. Come on. What are we doing here?
Barrett turns, fires, front rim, no good. Rebound, Pirtle. Back out to Barrett. Barrett, long rebound by OG on the missed three-pointer.
Ugh, that was ugly possession from RJ Barrett. Exactly why I wanted to get rid of him.
OG turns, fires, shot blocked by Ingram. I believe that is OG's first miss of the game.
Yeah.
Ingram, played up by Hart. Ingram has the size advantage. He could go into his Kevin Durant-esque jumper. Now passes the middle inside. Jakob Poeltl shot. Oh, he blew the layup. Hart with the rebound. Hart
Holy God.
passes up in the air and stolen. Knicks getting a little sloppy quickly to the corner. This is Barnes. Barnes sidesteps. Kicks out to the top. This is Ingram. Out to quickly. Quickly catch and shoot. Three is good.
IQ.
Brunson hands to Towns. Towns looking for a man. Couple of dribbles. Looks. Pass to Brunson. Brunson fakes. Brunson trying to get around the screen. He does. Brunson, couple of up fakes. Puts it up to Towns. Nice pass. Towns trying to find some room to maneuver. Inside. Nice pass to Bridges. Bridges on the wing. But there was, and Towns was out of bounds.
That was beautiful basketball from Toronto. Just right around the horn. Nice three from IQ.
Quickly, we'll bring it up. Knicks up by 7 with about 9.5 minutes to play. Quickly orchestrating the offense, hands to Barrett. Barrett has made mincemeat of Bridges. Now quickly has the ball, drives down the lane, kicks out to the corner. This is Ingram. Knocks down the corner three.
Oh, my God. Josh Hart got caught sleeping a little bit there. IQ is really turning the screw to start this third quarter.
Brunson, nice pocket pass to Towns. Towns inside. Shots blocked. And they call a goaltend.
Excellent.
Beautiful pocket pass there from Brunson.
Beautiful, yeah. Brunson's has some sneaky nice passes today.
Knicks up by 6, 74-68. Quickly, nearly lost it, drives down the lane. Quickly, couple of fakes, looks, pass to Poeltl. Poeltl's shot is good, just from outside the dunker spot.
Toronto are really turning the screw here in this third quarter, my guy.
Brunson looks. Good defense, good off-ball defense especially. Towns drives down the lane. Towns inside. He is fouled and puts up the shot, and they will not count it. Damn.
Oh, come on. You got to count it.
They will not count the shot. That was like that Kobe Bryant shot where he shot it from almost out of bounds, up in the air, over the backboard. He made the shot. They will not count it, as they will say it's a reach-in.
Dude, that's genius. Do you know how hard that is?
It's incredibly hard. Hart looks for a man. Screen from Towns. Hart looks, finds OG cutting and tries to throw it down, but he is fouled. And Towns does a reverse. He did a no-look shot to the basket, and he put it in. Obviously, that was after the foul.
I think they need to, change the rules on that. Because Karl-Anthony Towns basically got penalized for doing something genius. That's a basket. He got fouled, and he still scored an amazing basket. Count the basket, knock off the foul, play. That's how they should change things in the future.
I've said it, Donald. I've said it many times before. The continuation has to be the most inconsistent call in the NBA.
Exactly, because it's purely subjective. It's purely subjective. One ref will say that's continuation, another ref will say and one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, quickly drives, kicks out, and Ingram lost the ball out of bounds. Good rotation there for Mikal Bridges to get there quickly. Brunson
So
quick
impressed
out of bounds.
I've been so impressed with Quickly, man, in this third quarter. He was looking great.
OG rolls to the basket. OG lost it out of bounds. Nope, they're actually going to say it's off Toronto.
Yeah, it was. Deflected off Ingram. Here, man, Toronto have a team here. See if they trade RJ Barrett and get a good player in return. There's a good team there.
Yes.
Here I am
Brunson.
beating up on RJ.
Yep, it's like he never left. Brunson drives to the middle. Brunson pulls, couple of fakes. Brunson, tough shot, no good. Rebounded by the Raptors. Knicks up 5. Barrett drives down the lane, pops out to Barnes, back out to Ingram. Ingram asks for a screen. They're going to use Pirtle as a screen. Knicks trying to ice. Ingram drives down to the middle, kicks out to the corner quickly, fakes, puts up the 3. Shot is good.
Boom. IQ. What a guy.
Towns at the top of the key, looking for a handoff. He finds Bridges. Bridges goes left of the screen. Bridges into the mid-range. Bridges stops, looks, finds Brunson. Now they switch again. Brunson double team. Bridges floaters up and no good. Towns has to put it back, no good. And fight for the loose ball. It's taken by the Raptors. Nice job, Bridges. Great job.
Yeah, beautiful job.
Josh Hart, however, comes up with the steal. Hart
There he goes.
to the corner. Brunson looks, dribbles, finds Anunoby. Back out to Brunson. Brunson drives down the middle. Brunson turns. Beautiful ball fake out to Hart. Drives to the middle. Hart, mid-range jumper, it goes.
They made kind of heavy weather of that. I need to see that possession again. I think Brunson could have just shot as soon as he got the ball.
I agree with that. I think he did a little too much. Anyways,
Yeah.
quickly to the corner. Ball is tipped out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball. And a timeout is called.
Toronto have come out on fire in this third quarter.
Yeah.
Look at the box score for Toronto. We know what the Knicks have done. We're not really focused on Toronto too much.
That's true. Manuel quickly, 11 points. Brandon Ingram, 29?
What?
29 points for Brandon Ingram tonight.
We have not paid attention to Toronto at all.
Yeah. But, here's the thing. You know what takes that over, Donald? What kind of drapes over it? They only have 6 bench points, so it's like hardly noticeable.
Yeah.
But in fairness, he's played very well, obviously. 2 turnovers, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, 3 of 5 from 3, 10 of 15 from the field. RJ Barrett, 10 points. Scotty Barnes, 10 points. Emmanuel Quickly, 11 points. But Brandon Ingram has been the major benefactor.
And how many assists does Quickly have? 5?
Quickly has 9 assists.
He's 9. That's impressive, man.
He's going to go for a double-double tonight.
Nah, he's been great. I've been really impressed with Quickly. Brandon Ingram's fantastic. RJ Barrett is kind of like
he's just kind of there.
He's kind of there. It's kind of pointless with Barnes and Ingram. You got big wings right there, scoring wings. You don't really need RJ Barrett. You know what I'm saying? You got Quickly at the 1. You got Pirtle and Magamishvili, whatever. I mean, you got your bigs. You need to trade RJ Barrett and get another guard, or maybe a really dominant 5. And I think Toronto are going to be a menace in the Eastern Conference moving forward.
I mean, Pirtle's kind of like, he's all right. He's fine for what they do.
Yeah.
But if you want to really improve the roster, it's like, okay, let's try to fight for the top of the Eastern Conference. I don't think he's your guy. Same thing with RJ.
Yeah.
You could argue that's the same thing why we traded RJ, because he was redundant. He was
redundant.
redundant.
He was kind of redundant there. I'd be interested to know what Toronto fans think of him.
That's true.
Because I think he's garbage. I would, but you see, if they trade him for a 2 guard, because I think Quickly's a really good point guard. They trade him for a 2 guard and another bench piece. I think they'd be great, or a 5 and a bench piece. They'd be really good, because they don't really have much of a bench at all.
I mean, you
But
look at it, Donald, look at the minute distribution. 10 minutes for Mamukelashvili is the backup big. Jamal Shed has played a decent amount, but then it's just like
that's
Battle
it.
has played 5 minutes. Walter's played 7 minutes. So it's not
Yeah.
like it's essentially like a 7-man rotation of consistent minutes.
But we have to remember, Toronto were a complete non-factor last year, and this year
They've improved a lot, yeah.
they're really good. They're building a team right there. A couple of moves in the offseason, and they're going to be right up there with us in Boston and Cleveland and
Yeah.
Detroit.
Good news is the Knicks made some subs. Bridges is out, and so is Towns. Mitchell Robinson checks in, and so does Landry Shamet. Ingram pulls up, and shot's no good. Rebound tipped out to Shamet. So glad Mike Brown made the adjustment because Bridges was dragging.
The Knicks are getting completely schooled in this third quarter.
Josh Hart looking to dish. Good defense from Barrett. Hands to Robinson. Robinson looking for a handoff. Brunson trying to come around. He does. Brunson picked up by quickly. Brunson looking. Brunson drives the middle. Pull up mid-range. Jumper shot is no good. Rebound tipped. And it's taken by the Raptors. Quickly a long three. Oof. That was not a good heat check. Rebound Brunson. Brunson to Hart. Hart drives down the lane. Inside layup is good.
That was awful from Quickly.
Mike Brown
so
arguing
bad.
with the referees on that one.
That can't happen. Here I am giving him all kinds of flowers, and he goes and does that.
Drives down the lane. This is Shed. Shots altered. No good. Rebound Hart. Knicks in transition. Now they're running. Here's to Shamet. Shamet pulls up for three. Shots good from Shamet.
That's my guy.
Knicks up by 9.
Beautiful offensive possession because right beside him, OG was wide open and he had all night to hit a three as well. So did our guy Shamet. So like, it's a great possession when you get two guys wide open like that.
100% agree. Clearly a bailout call there as Shamet's called for the foul. I'm sorry, that's a bailout call if anything. RJ, you got to. I mean, if they show a replay, stupid foul call right there. But regardless, Donald, you were absolutely right of that last possession. Shamet wide open. Josh Hart pushing the pace as RJ Barrett knocks down the first free throw. Mo Diawara is set to check in for OG Anunoby. So the Knicks are bringing all their defensive guns out. Brunson and 4 defensive players. That I think is a very, very good strategic lineup.
Okay, just to answer some questions from Jacob, although they're Giants related. Donald, after the Sokerke news, you have to think Sonny Styles has to be the move. I would love that, but we need to see how the draft process goes. It's very early, but
yeah,
that would be ideal. I think that's a nice use of resources there. Although you can always find linebackers for a good value.
Josh Hart is hurt. He is holding and grimacing looks like his, he is hurt. I don't know what he hurt. I think he was grabbed. He's either holding, it could be, we'll see. It looks like it's abdomen. At least I saw, and Josh Hart's coming out of the game right now. Not a good sign. Or let's see. Oh, he might have banged. Let's see.
I don't think it's serious.
I don't think it's serious either.
I think he's maybe a little winded. They're looking at running back. I wonder why. Maybe they don't believe in Scott long term. I don't believe that. I think it's that they want to kind of mix Scott's power and maybe go with a more speedy guy, kind of like a Ahmad Bradshaw, Brandon Jacobs kind of a thing. So Scott will have a big role to play. Plus, he is hurt. So they're probably going to want to ease him back. My question is, they obviously don't believe in Tyrone Tracy. That's probably what my major takeaway is there. I'm not sure whether I would pay for Kenneth Walker, but to be fair, he looked phenomenal in the Super Bowl. So Harbaugh is a run heavy guy anyway, so I'm not too worried about Scott being big, being a contributor.
All right. Armand says, per Jeff Passan, his suspension, drug performance against Friday, can still appeal it. Last time a PD suspension was overturned via grievance was more than a decade ago.
He's never going to get that overturned. How are you going to overturn that? Oh, it wasn't testosterone; it was Gatorade. Give me a break.
So we should be back to action relatively soon. Hopefully, Hart is okay. Probably got winded. Again, if you guys haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so when I go live or drop a new video. Knicks up 8 with about 4.5 minutes to play. It's been mostly in their control for this game, but Toronto has battled back here in this third quarter, as Donald has alluded to.
I have no interest in Canada, but I do think Toronto looks like a very pretty city.
Sure. I think that's worth visiting sometime.
That Space Needle looks really cool.
All right. Back to action. Josh Hart is back. Jalen Brunson drives to the middle. Brunson finds Hart. Hart from the wing. Shot's no good. Rebound tipped up in the air, and it's taken by Toronto. Jamal Shed will bring it up. He's picked up by Brunson. Now to Ingram, picked up by Diawara. Hands to Pirtle. Pirtle looking to dish. Finds, intercepted there by Shamet. Shamet now waits, looks, finds Diawara. Diawara to the corner. Brunson catch and shoot. Shots blocked. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Knicks ball.
Landry, Jason Sehorn, Shamet.
If there was ever, I don't know if there was a New York cornerback that wore the number 44 or a linebacker, but I'd love to know. Brunson off the handoff. Finds Diawara. About 7 to shoot. Diawara's going to take it to the basket. Diawara with the hook shot is good. He beat Ingram right to the cup.
Oh, my God. Oh! That was sick.
Knicks ice the screen. Back out to Barrett. Barrett drives baseline. Hart with the steal. Great job getting in the passing lanes. Hart looks. Finds Shamet. Back to the corner. Diawara dribbles. Inside to Hart. Back out to Shamet. Shamet catch and shoot. Shots no good. Rebound tipped and loose ball foul against Toronto, I believe. Diawara was like, get off of me. Brunson will look to inbound. Finds Robinson.
They saved $18 million because of proof. They were in the cooling tax? Were they?
Oof.
I didn't even think they spent that much.
Diawara misses that. Rebound is tipped out and is taken by Jacoby Walter. Shed drives, kicks to the top. Ingram stops, dribbles, looks to the wing. Mamu Kalashvili drives down the lane. Inside, shots no good. Tip up, no good, but a foul beforehand. That'll be on OG and Obi most likely.
Trade Trent Grisham to the Braves in June.
I like that. I like that idea. Call up
I
Spencer
want
Jones.
Spencer Jones to be playing every day for the Yankees. Then I'll give a shit.
So Mamu Kalashvili knocks down the free throw. The question was, on Sunday, Mo Diawara attempted 13 three-point field goals, tied for second, most by a Knicks rookie in a single game, which Knicks rookie holds the most record for threes in a game attempted. Quentin Grimes back in 2022.
Grimes' career had a real resurgence once he got away from Tom Thibodeau prison. He's been really good.
OG Anunoby picked up by Ingram. Robinson comes with a screen. Brunson now has it. Drives down the lane. Inside. Shot's no good. Tip up no good. Robinson gets the rebound. Loose ball foul against Toronto. They cannot keep their hands off Mitch.
I'm just relieved that Mitch is okay. Jeez.
I'm just relieved that, well, not only is he okay, I think he's starting to make a little bit more of an impact. Because now you're seeing Toronto foul
been
him.
better. He has been better. No doubt about it.
Brunson to Robinson. Knicks have about 14 to shoot. Robinson hands to Diawara. Diawara at the top of the key. Looking to make the right play. Drives down the lane. Diawara kicks out to the corner. Up and passes deflected and stolen there by Shed. Shed out to Ingram. Ingram stops. Good transition defense getting back by the Knicks. Ingram drives to the basket, lays it up and in. Ingram, 31 points tonight. Brunson left of the screen. Brunson pulls, drives to the middle, hands to OG. OG looks back out to Diawara. Robinson comes with the screen to the right. Diawara drives down the lane. Couple of dribbles, spins, turns, and he turns it over again. Here comes Barnes. Barnes in transition. Inside. Layup is good.
Right. I think he's overdoing it.
I think he's getting a little carried away.
We need to get a little less of the DOR handles.
He's showing that it's a work in progress.
Yeah, I mean, it's great that he's got the confidence. Let's just chill a little bit.
Jose Alvarado is set to check back in.
Thank God. I wondered where he went.
Well, that was bad play there from OG. Regardless, Alvarado guarding the inbounds. Now Barnes to Robinson. Barnes looks, hands to Mamukelashvili. Now to Barnes. Barnes guarded up by Robinson. Barnes going to try to take him to the hoop. Barnes, couple of fakes, good defense. Back out to Walter. Jacoby Walter, shots no good. Rebound, Mamukelashvili. Had the size advantage, now gives out to Ingram. Ingram isolating against OG. Now a screen comes. Knicks look to switch, they do. Ingram played up against Shamet. Ingram double teamed, pulls up. Shots no good. Rebound tipped out. Brunson takes it, and ball is, let's see who they say. I think it's going to be Toronto basketball.
Great defense by the Knicks, though, double teaming Ingram.
Forcing a bad shot. Walter looks to inbound. Toronto will have 14 to shoot. Jamal Shed picked up by Alvarado. Shed to the middle. Shed, a couple of fakes. Inside. Alley-oop to Barnes. Knicks absolutely lost him. Toronto on an 8-0 run.
Right there. Absolute cookage right there. 84-82. Jeez. 8-0 scoring run from Toronto over the last 2 minutes.
Alvarado pulls, looks, trying to get something into the paint. Alvarado, pass out to Brunson. Pulls up for three. Shot's good. Much needed shot there from the Knicks.
Yeah, if I was to critique Brown, they waited far too long to get Alvarado back in the game.
And a backcourt violation on Brandon Ingram. Mike Brown had to scream at the referee to call it. I'm sorry, that was 8 seconds, not backcourt.
Yeah, 8 seconds. Yeah, shit. Ingram got a little lazy there.
Karl-Anthony Towns checks in. So does Brunson, Alvarado, Shamet, OG, and Towns. Anunoby hands to Brunson. About a 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Barnes guarding Brunson. Now it's Walter off the switch. Brunson by the logo, 14 to shoot. Shamet drives to the middle. Shamet inside off the glass, could not get a clean shot off. And Toronto will take it. They're up 87-82. Shot clock turned off. Shed. No foul called there. Ingram is stripped, stolen. Final seconds. They will not get a shot off, but the Knicks do destroy the possession with the steal there from Towns. And that is the end of the third quarter. 87-82. The Knicks are still prevailing.
Not a great third quarter, though.
Not great, no. As you said, I think they got a little too involved with DOR. I think it was nice that he had that one move in the paint. I think he got a little too carried away with his handles, where they put the ball in his hands a little too much. I think I'd have liked more Brunson, Shamet, some sort of action there. But we'll see what happens for the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, if I was to be critical, I think the Knicks waited far too long to get Alvarado back on the court.
Another ball handler, yes.
Yeah, because whenever Alvarado's been on the court in this game, he's bossed it. And he's made life a hell of a lot easier for Jalen Brunson to get Barnes off him. So, it's logical to do that. So I think things will be better now with Alvarado back on the court.
Yeah, and I also think as well, if you wanted to stick with some on-ball reps from DOR, at least wanted to keep him in the game, I think you could have done Brunson, Alvarado, and DOR maybe at the 4 or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, DOR was at the 5 earlier, so.
So here's a cool thing. I'm going to stop sharing the screen for a second. I had mentioned that the Spurs and Sixers are playing on NBC Peacock. They decided to throw it back to the retro scoreboard from the 90s. Let me get a closer look at this.
Oh, I've missed that.
That's the old scoreboard, folks.
Oh, that's cool. Nostalgia. Rob Paris. I love that. It is nostalgia hit.
It feels like that. And also as well, they had Bob Costas. I'm not sure if he was actually calling the game, but Bob Costas was on the desk. So was Mike Fratello. So it was like a real nostalgia feel for basketball fans growing up in the 90s.
Bob Costas will be talking about the history of the Civil War in 1800.
Yes. And Doug Collins was there as well. So we'll see what adjustments the Knicks have for us in this quarter. Knicks up by 5. They were up as much as 13 going back to the second quarter. Mikal Bridges will inbound to Jose Alvarado. It is Alvarado, it is Shamet, it is Bridges, it is Diawara, and Karl-Anthony Towns. Basically, your 5-out lineup. Towns looks, finds Bridges. Out to the corner, Landry Shamet misses the corner 3. Rebound, Mamu Kalashvili. Quickly with the ball in his hands. Quickly goes right. Hands to Mamu Kalashvili. RJ off the wheel. Drives down the lane. Inside. Shots blocked by Bridges. Knicks take it. Diawara gets the rebound. Diawara slowing it down just a tad. Diawara hands to Shamet. Shamet to Towns. Towns looking at this. He finds Alvarado. Alvarado picked up by Barnes. Barnes has the size advantage, but Alvarado could be quicker. Alvarado hands to Bridges. Bridges picked up by Barnes. Now to Alvarado. 4 to shoot. He has to put up a shot. Pulls back. High arcing three-pointer. Shots blocked. Then it's a 24-second violation. Manuel quickly in the backcourt with Alvarado. Quickly orchestrating the offense. Quickly hands to Walter. Walter, now to Quickly. Knicks look to switch. They do. Quickly played up there by Shamet. Quickly a couple of dribbles. Dribbles to his right. Back to Barrett. Barrett to the middle. Mid-range jumper is good.
Harmon, that old score for Pakamole. I know, right there with you, my guy.
Alvarado to Shamet. Shamet looks. Finds Towns. Towns with the double team. Towns stops his dribble. Passes out to Shamet. Back to Alvarado. Alvarado to Towns. Towns, corner 3 is up. No good. Rebound tipped. Taken by Mamu Kalashvili. Knicks on a bit of a cold streak shooting-wise. They need to get some open looks. Barnes, couple of dribbles, hands to quickly, dribbles, nice move there. Mamukelashvili drives to the middle, spins on Bridges, fires, no good, rebound Towns. Here comes Alvarado with his speed. Alvarado keeps his dribble alive. Alvarado looking to get Towns involved, trying to get an angle. Alvarado looks, finds, Bridges, nice cut, blocked at the basket, and a foul is called. Beautiful move by Bridges there as he got Barnes off his feet when making the cut.
Props to him, actually. That was nice off-ball movement right there.
Bridges knocks down the first. Out of all the criticisms you can have for Bridges, and it's warranted, very good relocator. Very good relocator. Knows where the open space is on the court. Bridges, Sunday had 25 points, 5 threes, 5 rebounds, and 5 steals. The last person to do that was Jalen Brunson in 2023. That was followed up by Marbury and Latrell Sprewell in 07 and 03, respectively. Regardless, Knicks up by 5. Barnes picked up by Towns. Barnes to the basket. Kicks to Mamukelashvili inside. Shots no good. Blew the layup. Rebounded by the Knicks. Alvarado picked up by RJ. Alvarado trying to get the offense into position. Alvarado drives left, spins right, he trips, still gets inside, passes deflected and stolen. Knicks have had an issue with turnovers, and this ball is loose, drives to the basket, couple of fakes, and ball is loose again. This is Barrett. Barrett is fouled. As Alvarado with the reach in. Give him a little nice high five. Jakob Poeltl looking for a man off the inbound. He finds Scotty Barnes. Barnes picked up by Karl Anthony Towns. Finds quickly. Quickly in and out. Rebounded by Robinson. Knicks going double big now.
Oof, that was unlucky.
Bridges goes right of the screen. Bridges to the middle. Bridges, couple of fakes. Good off-ball defense from the Raptors. Bridges in trouble. Fires and hits the turnaround fadeaway jumper.
Okay, I see you, Mikhail.
Quickly hands to Poeltl, back to Barrett. Barrett goes right of the screen. Barrett in the middle. Barrett inside. Off the glass is good. Alvarado doubled. Passes to Bridges. Bridges with a screen from Robinson to the left. Bridges to the middle. Now drives right. Bridges looks. Ball is stripped. Fight for the ball, and Toronto is going to take it.
Come on, Mikhail.
He's been sloppy with those turnovers tonight. Robinson immediately went for the ball after Poeltl
His
picked it up.
coach wants a foul.
Knicks will have about 6 seconds to shoot if they get the ball.
In fairness, he has a point.
Yes, I agree. I thought Poeltl had possession first. Jalen Brunson checks back in.
No, he definitely had possession first. I'm quite surprised they didn't call it.
Couple of seconds left on the shot clock. Brunson fakes, pulls up mid-range 2, got it. Jalen Brunson in his wheelhouse.
Damn, we'll take it. Toronto got robbed right there.
Quickly. Looks, finds Barrett. RJ guarded by Shamet. Poeltl comes with the screen. Knicks look to ice. RJ Barrett drives left in the lane. Shots altered, but it goes in.
It's a nice finish.
Bridges will bring it up the floor. Bridges hands to Brunson. Picked up there by Shed. Brunson drives. Couple of fakes. Pulls back 2-pointer. Oh, top shot is good.
Oh, baby.
95-88 with just under 7 minutes to play. Jakob Poeltl looking. Finds the corner. This is Shed. Corner three is up. No good. Rebound Karl Anthony Towns. Brunson around the screen to the middle looks. Robinson was open for a second. Brunson fades, and he misses. Rebounded by Quickly. Quickly to the middle. Quickly a couple of fakes. Out to Barrett. R.J. Barrett knocks down the top of the key three.
Shit.
Bridges will bring the ball up. Robinson hands to Bridges. Bridges goes right. Bridges looks, pass to the corner. This is Shamet. Shamet, step back three. Shot's no good. Rebound tipped. And ball is, I don't know how Poeltl wasn't out of bounds there. It's Toronto's ball. Here comes Quickly. Quickly is fouled. Nope, he was not fouled as he makes the shot.
I think he was fouled. That was an amazing finish.
Brunson.
We've got ourselves a ball game, my friend.
Yes, we do. It's going to come down likely the final minute. Bridges, loops, corner, Shamet, sidesteps, three-pointer, short, rebounded by Shed. Here comes Toronto, and they throw the ball out of bounds. Timeout, New York.
This has been an ugly second half from the Knicks.
Turnovers, and we've also gotten very cold from the field.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Brunson hit the last few shots, but needs somebody else to do the cooking.
It's a good sign, though, that Brunson's looks like he's in the zone a little bit.
Yeah.
How many points has Brunson got now?
20. 20 and 9 assists.
Damn, not bad. Quickly, is he up to what's he up to now?
Quickly 13 and 11. 13 points, 11 assists.
11 assists from Quickly is nice.
That's what we predicted. As we said in the half, he was going to go for a double-double.
Towns 17 points.
17
right?
points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. So he's got a double-double.
Really nice night from Towns, although we could stand to get him more
A little more
involved.
involved. Yeah.
He was more involved in the first half. He's not been really involved in the second half. But I think that's more schematic than anything to do with him.
True. Yeah, I agree.
I'm surprised they don't call plays out of timeout for Towns.
They should.
Use a 5-out set. You know what I'm saying? Have him at the top of the key.
I
Where
mean,
his favorite part of the floor.
we briefly went 5 out for like a couple of minutes. Would have liked to see some plays there for Towns. Knicks advertising their Garden of Dreams fundraiser. Must I say, I know the Knicks have to play well during this stretch. 6 games in 9 days is crazy.
That's insane. RJ Barrett's had a very good fourth quarter. 9 points, 4 of 5 from the field.
Oof. Knicks look to get the inbound. Brunson, hands to Hart. Josh Hart back in. Mikal Bridges will bring up the ball.
Although the Knicks are really making it easy for him because they're allowing him to drive on his left hand, which is the only hand he can finish on.
Yes.
Why they're not taking away his left side, I have no idea.
Brunson to the corner. This is Hart. Back out to Bridges. Bridges on the wing. Oh, fuck me. That's an air ball. Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck off. Hey, Gordon Ramsay. Oh, fuck off.
Jamal Shed will bring up the ball. Knicks up 2. Barrett has it, top of the key, defended by Bridges. Barrett has made minced meat of Bridges tonight. Barrett to the corner. Scotty Barnes, corner 3. Shots no good. Rebound tipped. Taken by OG. Nice pass to Bridges. Throws it down. Over RJ.
That was a beautiful pass, though, from Brunson. Or was it Josh Hart?
Josh Hart.
It was Josh Hart. It was a beautiful pass. It was all about Hart's pass.
Shed to Ingram. Ingram played up. Stops his dribble. Now back to Shed. Back to Ingram. Ingram pulls up mid-range jumper. Long shot. Rebound Hart. Bridges has it across half court. Bridges with the switch. Now to Brunson. Brunson double team. Now to Bridges. Defense in rotation. Hart looks. Hart to Towns. Towns trying to get a handle on it. Towns pulls up, and it rattles in and out. Rebounded by the Raptors.
Oh, damn it, man.
Barnes to Shed to Barnes. Knicks switch it. Barnes to the middle. Barnes, mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound Towns.
Good job, Towns.
Brunson dribbles. Trying to get to the middle. Pulls up for 3. Puts it in. Jalen Brunson from downtown.
Nice screen from Towns. Screen and roll. Boom.
Knicks try to ice. Ingram to his wheelhouse. Mid-range. No. Rebound. Brunson, he got hit on the head as he went up for the rebound. It'll be a foul against Jakob Poeltl.
Oh, damn. That was... Could that be a flagrant?
I doubt it. There's no follow-through.
That was sick from Brunson. Alvarado was pointing at Brunson's eye.
So it looks like they actually might review this, or a timeout was called.
Should.
So we'll see what happens there. The Knicks are up 7. Still some decent amount of time to play. We know the game's not over.
It looked dirty. And they poked Brunson in the eye. I saw Alvarado on the sideline pointing at Brunson's eye. Challenge.
Maybe there is a flagrant. Also, stat time. Per Knicks stats, Karl Anthony Towns is the 16th different Knick to record at least 100 double doubles. He accomplished the feat in 130 games, becoming the second fastest Knick to achieve that mark, behind only Walt Bellamy in just 124 games.
Wait, 100 and 130?
100 double-doubles and 130 games for Karl Anthony Towns.
So in 70% of his games, he's got a double-double?
Yeah, a little over 75%.
75? That's remarkable.
It is.
I mean, he is the best defensive rebounder in the league. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Brunson, 23 points, 9 assists.
She's slowly cooked in the second half.
Oh, yeah, he has.
Especially with that big three-pointer.
Ingram's still at 31.
Jalen Brunson. Doesn't look like they were going to call a foul. So no flagrant. Jalen Brunson will bring the ball up with Barnes guarding, just a little under 3 to play. Towns with the screen to the left. Brunson, nice slip past to Towns to the corner. OG down to Bridges. Bridges in the middle. Bridges avoids the paint. Back out to Brunson. Brunson for 3. Shots no good. Rebound. Stolen by Hart. Now to Brunson again. Shots no good. Rebound Towns. Towns, Knicks are going to slow it down now with 2 offensive rebounds. Towns double teamed. Nice pass to OG. OG inside, throws it down.
All right.
And they will not count it.
Why not?
I think they're going to say he was fouled before going up for the dunk.
God damn it.
Josh Hart literally stole that ball from Jakob Poeltl.
Call the dunk. Call the dunk.
Towns looking for his man. Towns goes right. Towns pulls a step back. 2, puts it in. Knicks up 9.
Oh, shit. That was nice. Knicks on a 7-0 run in the last 2.5 minutes.
Barnes picked up by Hart, drives to the middle. Stolen by Brunson. Here come the Knicks. 2-on-1. Brunson into Hart. Hart inside. Layup is good. Knicks up 11.
Oh, that was sick. Nice assist from Brunson. That's his 10th assist.
Darko Rajakovic almost getting a tee with the referees. Jakob Poeltl lays it in.
That's their first points in over 3 minutes.
Brunson looks, trying to dish. Good defense from Barnes. Now to Towns. Towns nearly getting whacked. Towns in the kerfuffle. Towns drives to the basket. Shot is up and good. Karl Anthony Towns was whacked on the possession. Goes to the basket and scores.
He was whacked 6 times. Like, what are we doing here?
Quickly in and out. Rebound tip to Towns.
That should be it. Slow it down. That should be it.
Great job, Carl. Brunson. Oh, my God. Jalen Brunson and 1.
Oh, that was sick. Put a bow on it.
Come on, Donald. Absolutely. What was it? We got to do it. Donald, don't leave me hanging here. Absolute cinema.
Absolute cinema. Put a bow in it.
He got whacked right across the shoulder as he was going up.
And Brunson's pissed.
Knicks up by 13.
They are done. Great job, New York.
Brunson knocks down the free throw. The Knicks are up 14 points in a game that was close to decided as 2.
MVP. MVP. MVP.
And Josh Hart just got thrown
Wow!
by
There you
RJ
go.
Barrett.
Oh my God, you got thrown into the crowd. Come on.
Hart was fighting for the rebound. I think RJ gave him a little after the play activity.
What a dirty asshole. That's why I don't like you, RJ. You're a bitch. Threw Josh Hart into the stands. What a fucking bitch.
Hart at the line for 2. His first one is no good.
Oh, damn it.
Jose Alvarado checks in. Ariel Hukporti checks in.
Carl
Jeremy
Anthony Towns was fantastic. Brunson was MVP in the second half.
Towns played, I'll say this, within his role.
Yeah, perfectly. And we got Sohan.
Hart at the line. He misses both, but Hukporti grabs the rebound.
Ah! Let's go.
Josh Hart's going to take a 3, and that'll do it. Josh Hart from downtown, his first 3-pointer of the game. Too easy. Too easy.
Luca?
Absolute cinema. He's like, okay, you're not going to guard me? All right. Wow.
Let's go, baby.
Josh Hart, 12, 7, and 7 with 3 steals, 2 blocks.
Great game. Great game. Brunson was great. Towns was great. Hart was great. The bench was great. OG was great. And we've held Toronto to under 100 points.
Yes. I was literally just about to mention that.
Toronto are on an 11-game losing streak against the Knicks.
Woofed. Here's another Knicks stat. Jalen Brunson is the third Knick with at least 30 games of 20 points plus and 10 plus assists. He joins Walt Clyde Frazier with 64 games of such and Michael Ray Richardson of 35.
That's my boy. I love you, Jalen.
So Toronto's bench pieces come in as Grady Dick misses the shot. Rebound Jose Alvarado.
Dick by name, Dick by nature.
Kevin McCullough goes right of the screen. Nice pass to Hukporti. Hukporti loses the ball out of bounds as he might have Vaseline on those hands. I don't know. Anywho, Toronto's just going to bring it up for the final possession. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer's no good. Rebound Hukporti. And that will do it.
Great job, man. Virtual high five.
Virtual high five, yes.
Job done.
A 16-point victory. The Knicks were up as little as 2, should I say, in this game. Thought this game was going to be close down to the bitter end, down to the final minute. But the Knicks really took charge in this quarter. Their defense was great. A lot of hustle stats. Josh Hart, most notably, with a lot of steals, blocks. I think he should win Defensive Player of the Game, get that hard hat, Tim's, personally. Role players stepped up. Alvarado was fine. Mitchell Robinson started to feel his impact in the second half. Jalen Brunson closed out the game. Karl Anthony Towns was fine. I say more than fine. He played his role to a T. OG was good defensively, more so offensively in the first half. Uh, yeah, good all around win. It wasn't the prettiest in terms of the second half, but this is a key win because you beat an Eastern Conference opponent. The Knicks actually, I think, believe sweep the series against Toronto, where they're now 4
that's what I'm
0.
saying. 11-game winning streak we have over Toronto.
Well, right now they actually have another game on the 10th of April, but regardless, the Knicks are 4 0 against Toronto. Make that a 12-game losing streak now against the Knicks. The Knicks, good win. Good win. We'll see where they are in the Eastern Conference standings, but a very, very critical game tomorrow against the Oklahoma City Thunder. We'll see what happens there. But, Dal, do you have any final thoughts?
I do. I did. No, the Knicks put the clamps on them. They just put the clamps on them. They just did. Once it was tight, it was like one possession game. The Knicks just put the clamps on them, and that was it. And that's a sign of a great team. You know, we just kept them at arm's length through the whole way through. And once it got a little bit close, then they were like, okay, enough with the shenanigans. And they just turned it on. Can't say enough about Towns. I thought he was great. OG had a great first half. I think Brunson was incredible in the second half. Not necessarily in terms of the box score, but just the way he ran the game. Like, it was perfect. When we needed him, he stepped up in the fourth quarter. 10 dimes, perfect. And he was defended very, very well. Like, Barnes gave him a hell of a time, and he still put up that stat sheet. Beautiful. You know what? I think Mitchell Robinson was a little bit better in the second half. Diawara, great first half, shaky second half, but that's fine. Alvarado was amazing in the first half. Shamet was amazing all game long. And Mikal Bridges, the less said about him, the better. But he made some plays in the second half. Shout out to Toronto, though. I think there's a team there. They just need a good offseason. I certainly don't hate the players on their team, apart from one guy. I think they got some good guys on their team. I think there's a Nicholas there. Good coach, too. They're a well-coached team. So I'd keep an eye out on them because they're young and, one smart trade, and they'll be right there. They're still a ways off us, but they're certainly a very strong Eastern Conference team.
For sure. Props to Toronto. Down mentioned the turnaround. But as I said, critical game against Oklahoma City tomorrow for the Knicks. Then they go out west to play the Lakers and the Nuggets.
Oh, shit. That's a off stretch. Damn. It
is. But if you guys haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so when we go live or drop a new video. Share this out. Share the channel out. Also, follow the links down below. Donald, Pinstripe Chronicles, all our Knicks fans, friends, even though would actually consider them family. But regardless, not to the point, but Donald, as always, after every victory, we have a special phrase to say. And Donald, I'll let you go first.
Go New York, go New York, go.
Go New York, go New York, go. Knicks back tomorrow against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Great win all around for the team. Catch y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Peace out, and let's go.
Go Knicks.
Knicks.
Good to be back.